All right, so I think we're recording. We're hoping we're recording. All right, so check it out. Um, I have the hardest time maintaining any kind of a consistency with these YouTube videos. These guys on this YouTube that have these like they put out like 3 or 4 videos a week, and it's this, and they do the live stream. I don't, I guess if that was like your main source, your revenue source, like how you're doing your whole life, one thing. But man, working and having kids, like this is hard. But with that put aside, I want to get on a more consistent base. I've been doing better the last year. I go through dips where I'll go for like a month pretty good or 3 weeks, and then a week or two kind of off. I've been a little bit off the last like month. I think I did like one, just because I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't have anything really going. I guess I didn't really have anything to say. Not that I'm saying anything anyway, but also I've been working on a lot of client stuff, so it's not stuff that I can put in videos because of copyrights and licensing. And also, it appears that I'm going to be starting to work for a company doing a lot of this licensing stuff, in which case that the stuff I work on I can't shoot videos about. So I'll have to start kind of doing my own content for the videos, like do my own thing, make the video, and then pitch the song, but not where it's already been kind of like spoken for by an entity or a label, because that's not cool. So, but all right. So what I want to do is this. I want to figure out this summer routine. Like we got to get something going on here, so we could do some tutorials. Like I was thinking, I mean, I could teach. We could do a series on like advanced melodining, right? I mean, that's not everybody knows how to do that, and most people that do know how to do it maybe don't know it as well as they could. I've gotten pretty good over the years with it, and same thing with Beat Detective. I could get some drum tracks and we could go through the whole thing of how to do, we used to call it consolidation mode with Beat Detective, but how to, get it to be the most accurate and the most articulate, and then getting rid of all the pops and clicks and fixing things and whatever. What else? I've really been getting good at drum programming. Like I'm becoming way better at drum programming. And I've been working with a label on some stuff and trying to get it all where I'm on board. And drum programming is a part of this thing, so I've had to be very serious about it, and I've gotten much better. Still have room to improve, obviously, but I've gotten a lot better. So we'll definitely do some drum programming. Also, I think a couple guys asked about breaking down some guitar solos, almost like guitar lesson stuff, like that song Cage. A couple people had said, "How do you play that? Can you show me?" It's kind of a Van Halen thing, so we'll break some of that down. And then also kind of a thing with, how do I say this? Like, all right, so sometimes with the video, all right, so I'm not like, how do I say this? I go through phases. Like, I go through phases where I'm not like in the most social states of mind, and I don't want to be on camera, and I don't really want to talk. It's not like a depression or a funk. It's just, and really honestly, if I'm being really, really honest, it ties into like my food. Like if I put on like 2 pounds, all of a sudden I don't want to make videos anymore. It's like really weird, but it's true. I mean, it's a vanity thing or whatever, but it's true. And as a lot of you guys know, I mean, I lost 100 pounds. I was 6 years ago. I was dying, and I'm not kidding. I was bedridden. 6 summers ago, I spent the whole summer in bed with pneumonia. 2015. So in August 1st, so in a month from today, in exactly 1 month from today, will be when I woke up and I took those before pictures that people see. Maybe I'll pop them up on the screen right now. Or not, I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. But I was 275 and I was out of bullets. I was out of ideas. And I had no confidence in my ability to get it together. Because I didn't land there through being ignorant. Like, I know what to do. I know how to work out. I know how to eat. It was purely inability to do the right thing. So, but we turned it around. But now I'm kind of in this next phase, which is like I'm really getting into athletics. And we've been playing baseball every day. My gym is rocking. And I've been eating a lot better, meal prep, salad, like so. And the reason I say this is because this plays into why my videos will dip. Because when my food starts getting weird and I put on a few pounds and I don't know, like I don't want to be, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be in front of a camera. So, and actually for the last couple of years prior to losing the weight, all my videos were me behind the camera. I never was in front of the camera. I was always videotaping the guys at the studio. And a number of people would mention it sometimes to me, sometimes privately. They'd be like, oh, why aren't you in your videos anymore? And actually a couple of people hit me up. A couple of people in particular that said, oh, hey, man, I saw you at NAMM or I saw you at AES. And, man, you've put on so much weight, dude. Like, are you okay? Like, it's not healthy and you didn't look good. And it was, that was the truth about it. I mean, really a part of what led up to the whole change was right before, right, the year before I started losing the weight in 2015. The year prior, I was at AES, I think in New York, either New York or LA or Frisco, one of them. And the producer dude, my friend, Tony Shepard, he pulled me aside at the show and he said, hey man, he says, you're really fat, dude. You have lost it. You've gained so much weight. He says, you don't look good. You don't look healthy. Like, you got to get it together. And he was blunt. But you know what? Sometimes you just need that in life, and sometimes a person just needs to be friggin' honest with you, right? So I was like, yeah, I know, man. And anyway, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, it's all I thought about was like, I could see his face telling me that I better get my shit together or that I was going to die and I was going to leave 2 kids behind, little kids, right? Because my kids were like 2 and 4 when I started losing weight, right? Something like that. 3 and 5. They were little dudes. And, he was a friend, it was cool and it helped me. So anyway, that's a part of this whole thing. So what I want to do is get a routine going. I'm thinking about getting a lavalier mic for the Sony camera. We're not on the Sony camera right now. We're just doing ScreenFlow with whatever, whatever this thing, webcam but I've got the camera now. So maybe a lavalier mic so I can walk around the studio and talk and you can kind of hear it, because I've noticed like some of the videos, like I'm kind of glued. Like if I even turn like this, like my voice, my voice disappears. So, and I'm not going to sit there and spend an hour editing, 2 hours editing. I'm just not going to do it. So I'd rather just get a lavalier, slam a limiter on it, move on. So anyway, but the good news, I'm getting in shape, man. I'm playing baseball every day. We've been going to the batting cage. I got a bat. helmet, gloves. I've been playing with my kids every day, rowing, rowing and biking. I got a spin bike for the house. So we've been doing the Peloton app. I didn't get a Peloton. I got a Schwinn, but it's really nice, magnetic. And I've been lifting, man, deadlifting and squats and pull-ups and bench press and, just all this stuff, man. So I got to get my stretching on. Thing I've been doing is going hard for like 2 days. And then the next day I wake up and I'm completely destroyed. And then I kind of will either chill that day or I'll work out later in the day. And then I catch that next wind, and then I go for another day or two hard. And then I have to kind of settle back. And I found that I like this. I like feeling good, then slaughtering myself, feeling overdone, then healing, then feeling, So it's a little like this. And I think over time, I'm a big follower of Jocko Willink, on the Navy SEAL, and he's very much the proponent of get up every day and do stuff that sucks. He works out 7 days a week, so I like that. And there's no excuse, right? Because I'm 57 years old. I lost 100 pounds at 51 years old, and I owned a business. I was married. I had kids. I had tons of excuses, but I didn't use them. So I'm still not using them. And I think sometimes that's where I get myself in trouble. I start like with the excuses, like, oh man, life's hard, and oh, it's the virus, and everybody's, we're all locked in, and I miss the gym, and I can't go to Orange Theory, and I don't know, man, there's just another Machetta Rockets and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches around me because I got a bunch of kids, right, or whatever. Man, that's just punk. There's no excuse. So that'll be incorporated in some of these videos. You guys, I may show you a little beat detective move and then knock out 5 burpees. I don't know. But anyway, I just needed to put this out to get the ball rolling. I got to get my camera out and start getting back into that. The camera always intimidates me because it's like complex. Oh, and all the weird things in my life that are complex. I just don't have a love for cameras, so I learn them, and then if I don't stick at it, I have to keep going back to videos and going, oh, wait a second, how do I delete this? Or is it 4K? And oh, what's the ISO? So anyway, we're back. But listen up. Any ideas for videos? Videos you want to see, anything. Kemper, Amplitude, modded Marshalls, and guitars, mixing, pickups, distressors. You name it, man. I've got a GML 8200. We could have a video of EQing with that thing. I've got every plugin known to man. So, you guys have ideas, work on songwriting and production. My productions are getting better and better, man. It's like I just refuse to get old. I just refuse. I keep listening to new music and staying as current as possible, because it'd be real easy for me to just say, okay, I'm just listening to Rush and Led Zeppelin and Bob Seger. Like, I'm just Queen. Like, I'm just listening to stuff I love, and that's it. And anything, past 1988 can just get lost. But I'm not doing that. So we're working on some pop records right now. Girls that are into, like, Lady Gaga and Billie Eilish and, Justin Bieber and all this stuff. So got to keep moving. So that's it. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Sitting in the studio staring at a screen is not always the healthiest thing. Instagram is definitely not healthy. Just be careful, man. As they say, chickadee check it out before you rickety wreck it out. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Any ideas on content, stuff you want to see, production stuff, guitar stuff, mixed nerdery? I've really gotten into Superior Drummer. I've gotten pretty dang good at it. Ugh, that's a deep dive. For anybody that's ever gotten really good at Superior Drummer, I'm good at it. I have limitations, but I'm good at it to do my thing. you know. But yeah, there's guys that take that to the next level. So anyway, it's coming. I promise. Good momentum now. My food's been good. My carbs are low. I'm working out, you know. That's it, man. Thanks.